My name is Petri Ekholm and I work at the Finnish Environment Institute as a phosphorus scientist. There has been some projects before, for example, gypsum initiative, which was led by the Jon Nurminen Foundation, and then a national SAVE project where we applied gypsum in Finland. This GYPREG is kind of based on the earlier failed application with some extra partners. One of the challenges here is that gypsum is relatively well known in Finland, but relatively unknown. I would say totally unknown in some other countries. So we have been talking about very much all the basics of the methods. I'm very happy that all the partners seem to be very motivated at this stage, and we don't know yet the results, but everybody is working hard for getting them. The wish come true result would be that gypsum would really work, for example, in the countries like Poland, which is responsible for much of the loading to the Baltic Sea. And if we could somehow lower it, it would be really a good thing. And of course, we hope that if the gypsum works, for example, in Poland, also the Polish farmers would be very willing to use the method. If we only have to say that gypsum works only in Finland, then of course there wouldn't be any continuation for gypsum studies. But on the other hand, there are some other soil amendments, for example, structural lime, which may perform better. We don't know yet. But if that dream will come true even partly, then I hope that we can expand the work and go even to larger geographical space. In a 3-year project, we cannot solve every issue even in the partnering countries. The recovery of any water, for example, the coastal waters, is a very long time thing to happen. But if we can reduce the phosphorus loading into the coastal waters, its effect on the water quality will gradually realize, not perhaps in 1 year, it may take a long time, but then at least we have hope that something will happen along with the reduced phosphorus loading.
Hello, I'm Anna Saarentaus from Jon Nurminen Foundation, and we find this project GYPREG very important because we want to save the Baltic Sea. And GYPREG is about testing the gypsum method in 5 countries. Gypsum is applied to agricultural fields, and it will improve the soil structure and limit phosphorus leaching from these fields. Well, when planning the project, we searched for partners around the Baltic Sea, and we found expert organizations capable for testing the gypsum in various countries and adapting the method to local circumstances. I think the main challenge is to find financing for gypsum application after the project. In Finland we are very lucky because the government offers farmers gypsum free of charge, but certainly different kind of solutions needs to be found in the participating countries. Well, in Åland Island, where we operate, the awareness of farmers about gypsum is still very low, so we try to organize an awareness raising campaign, have visibility in the local media, and organize different kinds of events to inform farmers, advisors, and also authorities about this new method. So far we have applied gypsum to some 220 hectares of field in Åland Islands, and we are also carrying out some small-scale monitoring activities to follow the impacts of gypsum specifically on soil and water and plants. In my dreams we'll have clear waters, so I hope we'll find that gypsum works in all countries around the Baltic Sea, and we can find good operating models for gypsum application. So I think the project partners can support each other on the way, and we can really learn from each other.
My name is Gintaras Šiaudinis, so I am from Lithuania, and I am working at the Lithuanian Research Center for Agriculture and Forestry. I'm working in the Vėžiai branch. It's a western part. It is 20 kilometers from seashore. The main object always for our branch and for our activity was how to solve the farming under the high acidic soil. I had read about this about the gypsum application because I need to find something new, something special for our future investigations, and I found some information about this different kind of gypsum. So our chief, so Danutė Karčiauskienė, also had one meeting where Petri Ekholm was participating, and he came to us, to Lithuania, and we had meeting and we were talking that the international project will be done after some time, and we are invited. Most difficult point it will be just the beginning, because people actually don't know anything about how and why should they use the gypsum just to help their soils, their land, just to improve their quality and the productivity. Many decades ago, so it was the same situation with liming, so people did not know anything about, but yes, the beginning is the most difficult. If everything will be all right, so beside the liming, we will also include gypsum to improve some soils which really need the improvement in one or another way.
My name is Beata Grabowska-Polanowska, Institute of Life Science and Technologies. Our part of our institute is Valente, but I worked in branch of Krakow. It's a very important project also for Polish agriculture. We have problem with high concentration of phosphorus in water, also from agriculture. Now we also would like to try introduce this method in Polish agriculture. In Poland, this topic is new. Topic of gypsum application is new. We carried out a survey among farmers and advisors. Almost 90% of farmers never heard about possibility of gypsum. Positive answer was that 38% of our respondents are willing to application of gypsum. So now we have some farmers willing for this cooperation in this project. Our farmers are used to liming. So the gypsum process is similar to liming and should be together. One problem is acidity soil in Poland. pH is about 4. So these soils require additional liming. Young farmers, they know that liming is needed sometimes because available of nutrient substances is not possible without appropriate pH. We are near Proszowice, in Pszczółki, Pałecznica, near catchment of Śreniawa River. This is typical agricultural area around of Krakow. In this ecological farm, on the autumn, we plan to apply gypsum for one of this field. Only gypsum, probably only gypsum without liming will be possible in this place. So now we have 5 farmers who declared cooperation in this project. We plan a discussion and meetings with advisors in different places because Institute cooperated closely with different agricultural advisory center in all Poland. It's very important because they have big experience and knowledge about condition of soil. Now we one of company which we can obtain gypsum. So we tested this gypsum. Parameters are good. It is similar to natural gypsum. So we think that this kind of gypsum will be added to the soil. Maybe when we finish this project, average of gypsum will be better among our farmers, Poland farmers.